Season 13, motion? Season 13, Forces in Motion, Physics in a Necrotic World, Episode 95, mainly inelastic. Welcome, strangers. The spring has gone over to the dark side. I mean, metaphorically speaking, obviously. Not everything obeys Hook's law. Sorry, Hook. Not everything obeys your law. Many things distort when they are stretched, but cannot be pushed somewhat perfectly back into place. That makes sense, right? Yep. I think that makes sense. I mean, me saying this makes sense to me. I think that makes sense. It's like the thing where you go like, atoms are virtually nothing. Are you not made of atoms? And then they'd be like, are you not made of cells? But the molecules that make up cells are made of atoms. And it's like, you are virtually nothing. Then why are we trying to get physical evidence then? Okay, anyways, right. Mainly inelastic. Focus. Let me get this done. More or less. Yep, it's almost 9 p.m. Right, let me do this. It's basically 9 p.m. Many things distort when they are stretched, but cannot be pushed somewhat back into place. So they do not return to original shape when the force is removed. Loading a crossbow has a curve on the force extension graph, but unloading the crossbow has a straight line. That is a lower force going back. A working crossbow ought to be used to fight zombies in the apocalypse. You know, the zombie apocalypse? Yep. Uses elastic distortion. A broken crossbow used to whack a zombie uses inelastic distortion, as the elastic limit has been exceeded and it's useless as a crossbow. Well, I mean, it can be used as a club. You can whack people with it, but it wouldn't be a working crossbow. Unless if you get a different spring. Do they have springs in crossbows, or is it string? Does Hook's law work with strings and springs? I mean, if a string is springy, then maybe... Okay, wait. Inelastic, right. Force increasing means it gets compressed. So loading the crossbow, so pushing the arrow in. Force decreasing means it gets tensed. So unloading the crossbow, so you set the arrow flying into a zombie, for example. I mean, the zombies, right? For a crossbow sort of situation, this is called mechanical hysteresis. Word I cannot say. hysteresis. Yeah. Yep. The unloading force would have a lower force. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. The unloading force would have a lower force going back as thermal energy is dissipated, so wasted energy radiates into a zombie's skull and beyond. The gradient is the spring constant, but the area under the graph is the energy that is stored in the crossbow's string. See you next time at Physics in a Necrotic World. This is your host, Rimona Christian, R out.